Muhammad and the holy companions. So this is a great and noble task for people and the achievements that they are achieving. And this is the reality of Shamsi wal Qamar, that if we do it and inshaAllah inspire us to always do it right and to do it in a beatific way, that when we follow the prophetic love and the light that emanates within the heart of Prophet it begins to dress us, and he begins to call us regardless of who's on the right and who's on the left and the comments they want to make and the insults they want to send and doesn't matter, because the one whom calling us is the only one whom is important. And this is one of the first understandings of that juzbah, that when Allah wants to give that heart an opening, He begins to teach the servant and open the servant's heart for the reality of magnetism. And this is an immense reality. The magnetism is an immense power of our existence, that to magnetize our heart, direct our heart to that which Allah is pleased with. You know, people if they don't take control of their magnet, shaitan will be the magnet. And that's the immense sadness, that if you don't take control of the heart, and this is what Prophet was giving to us, you be with whom you love. So be careful who you love. Means when we love the stars and the idols of dunya and our heart become attached to them and think that the sports figures, music figures, TV figures, cosmetic figures, these are people that we should admire, then our magnet of our existence is drawing us in a very dangerous direction. And everything about the tariqah is teaching that no, the single most powerful organ Allah has given to us is the heart. So then nourish it, clean it, purify it, perfect it, and then begin the tafakkur. As soon as the heart understands and begins the love of the shaykhs, because they represent the magnet from Divinely Presence. As soon as the heart has a juzbah and magnetism towards the shaykh, they're drawn to the shaykh, they're drawn to the teachings, they polish and clean themselves of bad character, because the difference of a connection with the shaykh and a rusty understanding is the imperfection of the heart. So if we just simplify it as a piece of a magnet, if the magnet is dirty and trying to connect, the connection is a fuzzy connection, on off, maybe inaccurate understandings, inappropriate understandings. That's why the dhikr, the awrads, all of the practices, when people come and say, why shaykh you guys have so many dhikrs and awrads and etiquettes to recite? They say, because we have to be busy cleaning the heart. Every zikr, every salawat, every istighfar, everything that we're doing is a polish upon the heart. If we're busy polishing, as soon as we begin to make our tafakkur, we can begin to receive the faiz of the shaykh. These emanations and magnetism that comes from the heart of the shaykh is what they call juzbah and magnetism, that I feel drawn to these teachings. That's why you can't force a magnet, you can't force people, you have to follow my shaykh. Sometimes I'm not attracted to any of the teachings, I don't even understand what he's talking about. Then take your heart where it's supposed to be drawn to. But those whom Allah put a hunger within their being and their hearts are drawn to these realities, as soon as they practice, as soon as they do all the awrads and the zikrs, they do their meditation, what happens? The magnet from the heart of the shaykh begins to pull the student towards that reality. And that's why we call the hudur of the shaykh and the muhabbat. The muhabbat and the love and respect brought us to the door. The hudur is to keep the presence of the shaykh through the tafakkur, through the contemplation, through all the practices. As a result of that they're drawn to that magnet, they're drawn to that reality. And the shaykh keeps teaching about the love of the shaykhs, love of Sayyidina Muhammad until the magnet that is behind the shaykh of the prophetic reality begins to capture the student more and more. More and more means that with their salawat, with their durood, with their practices, not only they're feeling the connection to the shaykh but the immense love and the connection to Sayyidina Muhammad. And that is the most powerful reality, the one whom is being drawn in by the magnetism and the juzbah of Sayyidina Muhammad. And this is a gift that Allah gives, and this power of juzbah and haqiqatul juzbah means through the practices that they're doing Allah has to open the haqqaiq, that He finds acceptance in the practices of the student, and as a result the student is in the magnetic pull and the orbit of the shaykh. This has to do with the secret of the gravity, right? You're in the shaykh's gravitational pull. We said before that the reality of gravity is love. I don't think many scientists understood that because they still can't explain gravity.